your faces. My eyes just swell up with tears. What more can be explained than the tears that flow from your heart for two reasons? One is because of the joy of being with all of you. And the second reason is feeling the sadness that most of you suffer, and I suffer in your sadness. That is my mission in life. So I bring you the message of love, peace, and to lead you on, if that guy upstairs permits me, for you to find him. For we say he's upstairs, but is he really upstairs? He exists within you. And that is what I want you all to discover, that there is nothing else but divinity forever, ever, ever existing within you. Good. So after these few words of welcome to all of you, my beloveds, Rahman from Spain was telling me a few moments ago that they are planning in Majorca, in Spain, an international course where people from all over the world will be attending. There are so few of you here, huh? But remember Jesus' word that he, for one stray lamb, he ran through the fields and the meadows for one stray lamb. Yet my biggest audience in Bombay, Chowpatty Beach, was 30,000 people. That was my biggest audience so far. Although I've been lecturing around the world to thousands and thousands and thousands of people. What is your problem, Terry?
Getting the lighting set up. They're not seeming to go on for some reason. I don't know if it was the plane ride that maybe bounced them around or whatever, but they're pretty sensitive. And
but there's the lights on.
have two more that aren't going on.
Oh, doesn't matter.
Well, it was before when we tried it. We just unplugged it.
Who needs this light when you are in the presence of divine light of our Lord? Huh? Good. What shall we talk about this evening?
Guruji, you have a satsang question for you tonight, but you said before the satsang question you wanted to know the Webster's dictionary definition of theology. So we have that for you.
That we discuss some other time. It's not important. It's not deep enough.
What do you want the question?
Just have them ask it close to him and it'll check out.
Beloved Guruji, what is the mutuality of the business of love, and what are the stages of the dying of self to the Guru?
What exists in mutuality? The word explains itself because you are mutual. And the meaning of the word mutuality means being together. And when you find the togetherness with your beloved, your wife, your husband, your guru perhaps, who knows? But remember one thing, and this is for sure, that your wife or your husband will give you the physical comforts that you would require to live in this world, which is natural. But the Guru, he gives you the mutuality of his spiritual self, so that he merges within your spirit to make you realize that you are none else but a spiritual being. And when that realization could really dawn within yourself, then you will say to yourself that this life has not been meaningless. It has become meaningful, for now I have realized myself. Then all questions will disappear. Questioning comes from an unrealized mind that tries to seek and search all the time. But what are they seeking for, and what are they searching for? Are they seeking or searching for divinity? Not a damn. That's true. You are seeking and searching for your own personal comforts, whatever that might be, and trying to find that, you will feel that you have found happiness, which is not true at all. Happiness can never be found in trying to find your personal comforts. So today you put on a blue shirt, and tomorrow you put on a yellow shirt, or this, that, you put on this, that, and you think you such great, wonderful. You're only trying to satisfy your little ego self. Right. And your little ego self comes from false beliefs. Thinking that if I put on a green suit today, it's going to make me feel great. No, it does not do that at all. For wear that green suit for 3 days, in 3 weeks, and you'll get tired of it. For it is not meaningful. So the search of everyone is to find happiness. But do one thing, please. Do one thing. Grow up and get out of your nappy to become happy. Yes. Remember one thing, that 99.99999% of the world's population are emotionally immature. And maturity can only be found if you find that mutuality of your mind, your body, and your spirit. Let that become mutual together. And that is integration. That's the meaning of life. So people search for happiness is so misdirected. They try and find these things through external means. For anything external is not going to make you happy. If you buy a Rolls-Royce car tomorrow, or a Mercedes or whatever, I promise you one thing, that within a few weeks you will lose interest in that Rolls-Royce. Because it will become something common to you. You see? But then you'll still go driving on. For what? For what? The purpose of any car is to take you from point A to point B. But you must have that Rolls-Royce. Why? To show the world around you that you're such a big shot, big shit. Okay. You see, now factors like these, and I could point out so many to all of you, are nothing else but ego building. And ego is nothing else but thought formations, patternings, created by no one else but by yourself. So John has a beautiful house. But Jack says, I want my house to be better than John's house. What? For what? For what? When you will know by yourself that it is evanescent, never any permanency in that existence of feeding your ego self. Because it will keep on changing. And you will never find any happiness in the changingness of your thought formations. But bring the mind to a still level within yourself. And that is why the scriptures say, be still and know that I am God. And that is what you really are. The whole idea of God, or whatever name you want to give it, is but just an abstraction which could lead you to distraction from yourself. But to be together within yourself and find that stillness within yourself through your spiritual and meditational practices, then you will start on the royal path of finding what happiness is all about. And as you travel on this path of trying to find that happiness within yourself, you will grow more and more and more, because happiness is something that is forever expanding all the time. So that expansion of happiness does not occur outside of you. It occurs within you. There lies the truth. There lies the joy. There lies the bliss. There lies the happiness for which you are hankering every day, yet taking the wrong damn path, going in the opposite direction, and trying to find it in externality, while really speaking it is there, always within thee. So if you want to look at yourself, at your true self, don't look in a mirror, because that's an image you have created by yourself. And you will always feel yourself to be more prettier or more handsomer than what you really are. But when you look within yourself, no mirror will exist there. For you become the mirror yourself. You are the mirror. You are the one that sees, and you are the one that is seen by yourself. And that is unity. Unity consciousness of merging away into divinity. For nothing else exists in this world. Show me anything that is permanent. Show me anything that is permanent. Nothing is. You're here today and gone tomorrow. You might not even complete your 70 years and 10. And yet you keep on hankering after things that are of no importance at all. But hanker after one thing. The beauty that you are, the divinity that you are. For you're all divine. Divinity does not exist anywhere else. It exists within you. You are all divine. That is what, my beloveds, you have to find. And finding that, you have found everything. And then, until your body lasts, you will feel that joy and that bliss and that peace which I am trying to impart to thee. Lead thou me on, kindly light, one step at a time. I'm not going to make you run faster than what you can. But slowly, 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 one step, gradually, gradually, gradually. And as you proceed on the path, you'll find greater and greater joy within yourself. And then you will ask yourself, how many years of this life have we not wasted? When it was so easy in the first place to found your real place. And your real place is living in the life that is thee. That's where you belong. For as I said earlier, life itself is immortal. Immortal, immortal. Where are the symbols? Are they around somewhere?
Please don't.
No. Jai Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. 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 Ishwar Allah Christos te ranam. Jai Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. 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 Those of you that might be new to a course, Ram means Lord, Jai means hail to the Lord. You might be called by Ishvara, Allah or Christos, but it is still you, only you, only you. By whatever name we want to call our Lord. Ramon, we will put a notebook out there to get you posted on the Spanish course in Mallorca. Right, so if you would write your name and address, you will first. Look at that beautiful production he produced.
Well, I appreciate you.
This is a beautiful brochure of mine that they done.
Well, that about the notebook means that if you let your addresses somewhere, you can leave them with Rupa somewhere. I can send you all the information about the course in Mallorca for you that can go whichever you know.
Roman, why don't you say a few words about it?
Talk about it.
Talk about the course.
Show him the light.
The course, well,
Stand in the
during
light and do your thing.
no, please, not in front of my guru when he's not here. Well, this was a course that we made while Guruji was staying here in United States. It was from the 18th of June to the 21st of June. And we had a midnight special that Guruji was meditating at the same time. And well, this is a little brochure that we made a mailing for the new people to collect new people to come. And the brochure says meditation course. We do not develop, we unfold. And so then you unfold. The design is not mine. The design is of another Spanish meditator. And you have Guru Rashananda Yogi. Guru Rash is our master and gives us the union between the mystic and our everyday experience. And then some phrases extracted from satsangs to enjoy the moment in its completude is to enjoy the totality of creation. If each moment is well lived, the next moment will care of himself. And you can only trust plainly someone when it's the same for you to win or lose. All these are his things, things that he said. And well, then all the information about the place and people to contact, price, and then a little list of the teachers that were giving the course. It was a very nice course. We had very beautiful experiences. And it was really something enjoyable. And
That was the last course in Spain.
No, this was a course that we made just a week ago.
It was while we were on the Midwest course, and in fact, the Midwestern meditators were all doing their gong practice that afternoon when it was midnight there.
Yeah.
And they joined in the meditation, and you did also. You had us knock on your door so you'd know when it was time to join the Spanish meditators in their midnight practice. And so you knew that. The meditators in the Midwest were meditating with the Spanish meditators on their course. So it was just about 10 days ago or 8 days ago in Spain.
In Spain. Yeah, it was a course for new people. We were about 45, the same amount than here. And I will challenge you to make this. We made a course with the same structure as these courses. We had different satsangs given by different teachers about different themes. Rosa was giving a satsang one night, and I myself gave another, and other people gave another. And well, we didn't prepare lectures, all of us. We just went there and gave the course, and it worked. And
Pass it to my ladies there. Do you know that while we were doing our midnight practice here, and knowing so well that my Spanish beloveds would be there, so at that moment I transmitted, through the grace of our Lord, of course, the energies so that they had beautiful experiences. Right? So remember one thing, although I live about 13,000 miles away, I am forever and ever with all of you, always, always, without any failure. You just need to call. And people go through so many different kinds of experiences. I received a letter not so long ago. I think Rajesh has a copy of that letter, where a woman, a young lady, who was going home from her college, right? And she heard footsteps of a man following her. And then she just did Guru Shakti, and she did Guru Shakti and just cried to herself, Guru Raj, help me. And then in her thoughts, she did not even realize what was happening. But when she turned around, that man was walking in the opposite direction. And like these things go on and on and on. And it's not me. I'm just the empty piece of wood, like a flute. And divinity blows his eternal melody through this little instrument, which is just a piece of wood, nothing else. Well, I think time is up now.
Yeah, well, the Mallorca course is going to...
Closer to you, my
Yeah, the Mallorca course is going to be held from the 1st of March to the 6th of March. It will be... we have several places in. We don't have a fixed place, but you will receive the information in time, quite in time. I imagine that you will be able, in September, you will receive the information if you leave your addresses so that I can write.
Now, why don't you do one thing, Ramon?
Yeah.
Get the notebook and put it on the table.
Yeah.
Or that table over there. There's no room up.
I will do that. I will leave a notebook. I will ask to you or whatever for a notebook. I will leave the notebook there. If you leave your names and address, I will send you by September all the information. I imagine that it will be very easy for you to find charter flights to Mallorca from different places, because you can get them at least from lots of different places in the United States, charter flights to Mallorca. And well, it will be a course
Which is very reasonable in price.
quite reasonable in price, very reasonable in price. And people from England and Ireland and Denmark and Spain and the States will be there. So it will be an opportunity to meet the different meditators around all the world.